and welcome to class number 4 of our handstand strength and technique class. If you're just joining us, great. You don't have to do these in any order, but I am putting out a whole series of videos so that you can start to train or continue to train the strength and flexibility and stability required to do a handstand. If you're not a handstander, you're in the right place. We'll build you up to it. If you are already a handstander, great, because we'll be able to build on what you already have. So this will be a half-hour class. Do as much or as little as you like. Try to give everything a shot, but modify, of course, as needed, because you know your body better than anyone. But since we're not going upside down in the aerial fabrics that you and are these days, this is a great way to go upside down. So join me. We're going to get started with a little warm-up. So let's go ahead and just find a spot with a nice open space here. We're going to start with some big arm circles up and around, gentle on those shoulders. Start slow and just find your range of motion. Good. Let's go ahead and bring them all the way up and try to take the hands now in opposite directions. See what happens, just for fun, as we warm up these shoulders. Up to the top, switch directions. Good. One more time. All the way up, good. Now go ahead and bring your hands down and let the shoulders roll on their own. A couple times to the back. Squeezing your shoulder blades. Letting go of any pops or cracks you might feel. One more. Good. All right, now I'll turn to the side so you can see. What we're going to do is take our spine and try to tuck the hips under, creating a flat back here. Belly pulls in, hips tuck under, and with this flat back, I'm going to dynamically raise my hands up and down, up and down. Just find your end point, don't force it. Just find your end point, straight arms come up and down. Keep the back nice and straight. None of this sway back stuff, right? Tuck it under. Couple more. Good. One more. Nice. Give yourself a little shake. Shake it out. Good. Hands come together, roll the wrists. Let's make sure the wrists are nice and warmed up. I know a lot of people find that their wrists are sore when they do handstands, so make sure you always warm up a lot. Push it out. The more you do of handstand work, handstand drills, that sort of thing, the stronger your wrists will feel. Good. Now bring your hands together into a prayer and then press in, pressing in through even the fingertips. Fingertips press in actively, knuckles, the whole of your hand, and then press the fingers down so the pinky comes towards the belly, pressing in still. Drop the hands down, flip them over so the backs of your hands are together. Draw them up. Take a stretch right here. Fingers are connected. Good. Go ahead and shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Good. Let's come down to our mat. Okay, make sure you can see me here. All right, so from here we're going to flip the hands over backwards, fingers right near the knees, and you're going to press down. Press down, and if that doesn't feel like a stretch, you can always send your hands out further. Just find a nice stretch through the forearms. And flip it over, palms up, fingers still point towards you, and then drop back down here, stretching through the wrists. We're going to talk about activating the fingertips a lot today, because using your fingertips in a handstand or any variation of the handstand is going to save your wrists. So right now we're going to come into a tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, and we're just going to circle around. Hands stay flat. You're going to do gentle small circles to start. And each time you come forward, feel the fingertips pressing in here. Activate those fingertips and then bring it around. Okay? Couple more times. Fingertips at the front. Switch directions. Pressing into the fingertips a lot to activate, so you're not just dumping into the wrists. You're really using the whole of your hand. Spread your fingers apart all the way. Good. That's all really important. And now this time just come forward, press into the fingers, and back. Forward, press into the fingers, and back. Forward, press into the fingers, and back. One more time. Forward, press into the fingers, and back. Good. Shake out those wrists. Give it a good shake. Keep shaking. Keep shaking. Shake, 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 shake. Shake some more till you really feel those wrists loosen up. The fingers loosen up. Good. Now give me a couple of these. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Good. Activate your hands to open completely and close completely. Couple more. Really activate every part of your hands. Yeah, good. Good. Wiggle the fingers all individually. Yes. Okay, so now we've got our wrists warmed up, our shoulders warmed up. We're going to activate our core a little bit. There's a lot of core in handstands. It's not just shoulder and arm work. We're using the whole of our body for the balance. So we're going to activate our core here, starting with a really nice plank. So let's go ahead and take it in tabletop position here. And then we're going to lift our spine coming all the way up like a cat. We've done this in past videos. We're going to lift up, really activating toward the spine, and then holding the spinal position, extend the legs and come to your plank, okay? So here we are in this plank, lifting up through your abs. What we're going to do is we're going to take one foot up and try to touch your knee to the shoulder. Sorry, knee to the elbow, meant to say. And switch. Knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Okay? So, that was just a demonstration. We're going to do it together in a second. So here it is. We're going to do that 5 on each side, keeping your arms really straight. And as you come forward, feel your fingertips activate. The whole time you're engaged through your middle. Yeah? So now we'll do it together, 5 on each side, 10 total. Here it is. Start with your tabletop, and then draw up, 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 up with your spine. Extend the legs out. Here we go. Let's do it together. Start with one knee, bring it in for 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Switch. 7. Switch. 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Shake it out. How'd that feel? Hopefully you felt it in your shoulders, your abs for sure, yeah. Maybe your hip flexors a little bit. So it's kind of a full body movement. We're going to do that one more time. So shake it out. Get ready. Same thing. Keep doing those. Good. All right, here we go. 10 more. Find your tabletop. Lift. Find your plank. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. If you can't get to your knee, just get close. 4, 5. Straight arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. Roll the shoulders back. Give yourself a moment. Good. Shake the hands. All right. Okay. Now, from here, what we're going to do, I'm in this kneeling position right here. I'm going to bring my hands right next to my knees, or maybe just in front of my knees, depending on how comfortable you are in this exercise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press down through my straight arms, and then I'm going to lift up my knees and lift up as high as I can onto my toes, or you can roll over onto your toes this way if you want to, and then back down. Okay? So what we're doing is we're engaging the abs, pressing in, compressing through our abs to draw the body up, okay? Arms never bend, they're totally straight. Come as close to the knees as you can, okay? And we're gonna try 5 of these together. Ready? In position, here we go. Hands are flat, fingers are spread, and press in, all the way up and down. Press in, all the way up. Little stretch at the top and down. Hamstring stretch at the top. That was 2. Knees lift. 3, and lift. You can stay on your toes the whole time if you want to. Here's 1 more. Lift. Good. Hopefully you found that worked for you. Shake out the wrists. If it didn't work, if it felt kind of impossible, you can always have your hands further in front, wherever it makes sense. If you want to be way out here, it just ends up looking like a down dog, which is fine. But the ultimate goal is to be back here, okay? We're gonna do it one more time. 5 more. Ready? Okay, here we go. Pick your position for your hands. Spread your fingers. Here we go. And lift. 1. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Weight in the hands. A lot of weight in the hands. 1 more. Lift. 5. Shake it out. You did it. That's great. All right, super. Give your hands a little shake. Let's roll them around. Let me see what I got next. Okay. Oh, this is a fun one. So I told you in the last video that we were going to do something using chairs. So I'm going to bring in 2 chairs, and I'm going to show you what I have planned. So I'm going to set up 2 chairs against a wall here, okay? And I'm going to have them about that far apart or so, okay? So I have the wall here. That's just for safety, especially if you're new to this exercise. If you're not, if you're already comfortable with inversions, you might not need the wall. But if you have it, nice to use it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is bring my head through the middle of these chairs, like this. So I want them distance enough so that I can comfortably put my shoulders right here on the chair, okay? And I want to be able to put my hands on the front part of the chair. Okay, from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on my tiptoes and see if I can just press to a tuck. No jump. My back is touching the wall, so I feel super safe. And back down. Okay? Lean, tuck in, feel my back against the wall, and back. Okay, give that a try. Find yourself some chairs. Pause the video. Chairs that don't have arms. Hopefully you got some of those around. If not, you can do headstands. Right now, we did those in the last video. We broke those down. You can just do a regular headstand. Find chairs though if you want to, because it's fun. And we'll do 5 together, just coming up to the tuck and back down. Up to the tuck and back down, okay? And then from there, after we've done 5 of those, we'll come up with straight legs and try to bring them all the way up. Straight legs and all the way down. If you don't feel comfortable going all the way up, you don't have to. Just keep it low and practice getting your hips stacked right over your head where you feel your back touch against the wall. Okay, that way you know you're vertical. Okay, so any of those that you'd like to do, I'm going to start with 5 tuck-ups. No jump, just a press. And then I'll do 5 of the pike-ups, that's straight legs, and then straight up. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. If you need to modify or do any variation of that, great. Here we go. Head in between, shoulders comfortable, hands on the front here. I lean, I tuck in, touch the wall, and down. 1, lean, tuck in, 2, lean. This is a way to do a headstand with no pain in the neck. There's 3. 4, 5. Rest for a moment before we go on to our next set. Yeah, so it's sort of like doing a headstand, except there's no pressure in the head, there's no pressure on the neck. So it can be really nice, especially if you don't love headstands. But it's essentially the same thing. So whichever one you're more comfortable with is just fine. And again, I did break it down in video 3. So if you want to learn how to do a headstand, I showed that in video 3. So, okay. One more time. This time I'm going to do straight legs. If you want to bend your legs, that's fine. You do what's best for you. Here we go. Okay, my head's in the middle, hands in front. I'm going to lean, press with straight legs, and try to come all the way up. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. 5. Down nice and slow, always slow on the descent. Good, roll those shoulders out. Feeling good? I hope so. All right, I'm gonna get rid of one chair here. I'm gonna keep the other one. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this chair not quite so close to the wall, maybe about there, okay? And I like to have this chair against a wall too, so if you want to rearrange however you need to, but make sure the chair you're using now is against a wall so that it's stable, okay? The next exercise, we're gonna do a pike handstand. So a pike is bent at the hips, okay? I'm gonna have my feet on the chair. Your legs can be straight or bent, doesn't really matter. Here's what it's gonna look like. Straight arms. They're gonna come down, my feet are gonna come up. And I'm gonna try to stack my shoulders over my wrists. Like I say, my knees can be bent or straight depending on your flexibility, okay? So we're gonna get into that position. That was just a demo there. Once we get there, I want you to try to shrug your shoulders in and out, in and out, okay? Pike handstand, we're gonna do 10 shrugs, okay? Pushing in and out. If that feels too crazy for you, if that feels too difficult, then just do the hold. Sorry, just do the hold, okay? All right, so shake it out. 10 shoulder shrugs, let's do it. Here we go. Plant the hands. Here we go. Shoulders over the wrists, head is neutral. Let's shoulder shrug for 1, 2, 3. Straight arms. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Roll it back. Roll it back. Good. Okay. So we'll take a little breath here, a little breather. We're going to do that again, and this time instead of shoulder shrugs, same body position, but now I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to lift up, touch my hip, and back. Lift up, touch my hip, and back. It's just a way of shifting weight, pouring all the weight into one straight arm at a time, okay? The arms never bend, okay? 10 of these. Here we go. Deep breath. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, I'm in my pike handstand. Arms are straight. Have the feet separate a little bit. And we're going to lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down gently and carefully. Good, very good. I hope you're modifying for anything you need to. Like for example, if 10 feels like too many, do 5. Just go at your own pace. Just kind of giving you a guideline of what a good workout is for handstand training, and so just go at your own pace, okay? All right, checking the clock here. Good. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this chair now. Switch this back. Okay. All right, so remember I talked about fingers at the beginning of class, how when you press in and you lean forward, you want to activate your fingers because they can actually press you back, okay? So standing, just stand up for a second. Feel what happens with your toes. If you're standing on your own 2 feet and you lean forward, what do your toes do? Your body is straight, all the weight comes into your toes activate so that you don't fall over, right? Feel it a couple times. Lean into your toes, lean back. Lean into your toes, lean back. So in a handstand, it's basically the same thing, right? You're in a handstand, you lean into your fingers are what press you back if you need. So your fingers do a lot more balancing than really your body, right? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to kick up to a handstand if you're comfortable doing that. If you're not comfortable in a handstand that way, here's your option. Your modification is to just come to a baby handstand and just hold, okay? If that's where you're at today, do that. If you're comfortable coming up into a full handstand, do this with me. You're going to put 1 foot in front, bring the hands down about 6 inches away from the wall, 6 or 8 inches, and you're going to kick up all the way into a handstand, okay? And then what I want you to do is use your fingers with all your might. See if your fingers can push you away from the wall, bring you back down, okay? You want your fingers to bring you back down, nothing else, okay? So 2 options on this next round. You're either going to come up to a baby handstand like I demonstrated, this way, okay? Or you're going to do a full handstand this way and practice coming down. Let's say 3 times, okay? So here we go. Do it with me. Hands come down right next to the wall, not touching, about 6 inches away. Kick up, find a handstand, push through strong shoulders, and then use your fingers to take you away from the wall and down. Good. Your fingers pull you away from the wall. Nothing else. Okay? Here we go again. Lunge forward, hands down, kick it up, nice and tall, and then concentrate on your fingers. Your fingers push, 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 and send you away. Yeah. There you go. 1 more of these. Use those fingers. That will also save your wrists. If your fingers are active, your wrists will be much happier. Okay? Here we go. Last one. Lunge. Hands down, 6 inches away from the wall. Kick it up. All the way up, push tall, and then the fingers activate and pull, pull, pull. Pull you down. Beautiful. Okay. Shake it out. We have time for 1 more drill. Okay? Last drill is just going to be an endurance drill. Okay? You can do any kind of handstand you want, whatever you're comfortable with. Do a baby handstand. Do what I just did, a full handstand, or I'll give you a third option. Third option, if you're comfortable, this is more advanced, but if you're comfortable, you're going to walk in till your nose touches the wall. Looks like this. Here's your baby handstand. If you're feeling more advanced, you can walk it in until your nose touches the wall, and you can hold it here. To come out, just walk it back out, step it down. So baby handstand, nose against the wall, or back against the wall. It's your choice, okay? You choose. We're going to do 30 seconds. I'm watching the clock. Decide what handstand you're going to do. I'm going to start with a nose against the wall handstand for 30 seconds. Better put the clock over here so I can see it. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're going to do 2 handstands for 30 seconds. So get ready. This is our endurance round. Okay. Choose your handstand. Set it up. Here we go. out fast, don't crash. If you're feeling like you're gonna crash, come out sooner than 30 seconds, right? Do not crash. Keep yourself safe. We have one more to do. Pick your poison. Any kind of handstand you want, as long as your arms are straight, okay? I'm gonna do a baby handstand this round, okay? So you pick what you wanna do. We got 30 seconds on the clock. This is our last one. Shake it out. I'm gonna do a baby handstand. Here we go. Hands down, feet up, 30 seconds, and go. Breathing, push through straight arms. Looking good, stay with it. Good, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, shake it out. You did it. Handstand class number 4 in the bag. Let's just finish by bringing our hands together. Bring the hands all the way up, take a nice big stretch here, lifting through the shoulders. Drop the chin. Breathing. And then link the hands now behind the back like this, press down. Open up the shoulders, look up. And then hang forward. Legs can be straight or bent. Go ahead and hang forward to a nice fold. Good, then sink down to a squat. Press out with your elbows. Sink into a comfy squat here. And then come onto your knees. Tuck your hands in underneath your hamstrings. Anchor down your hands and rise up. If you don't feel a stretch, tuck your hands in further. Good. Really lifting, lifting, lifting. Shake out your hands. Shake, 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 shake. Good. Finish with 10 flicks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. Thank you so much for coming to this class. Please keep coming. Repeat the classes as much as you'd like to. Keep practicing, keep getting strong, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.